So welcome back to another video. First tutorial, so bear with me because I usually don't talk through a full workout. I do mic'd ups and stuff that are super fun, but I want to start giving you guys like my secret sauce, and I want to start teaching you guys a little bit more and be a little bit more educational, because I show you guys like, oh, I'm strong, I'm a powerlifter, I do it all, whatever, but I want to start teaching you guys how to do things the correct way. Granted, I'm still new to powerlifting. I've only been doing it for 2 years, but I do know a little something about a little something. So I will teach you all I know to help you guys better your technique, better your form, better your strength. If you have hit a plateau, this video is for you, babes, because I promise you, you probably aren't doing a lot of things that I'm going to be teaching throughout this video for bench. It was one of my hardest lifts to get good at, and also too, mentally, I didn't even like bench. A lot of people that are more lower body dominant, they don't like benching because they're like, I'm not good at it, it's too hard, I don't know, blah, 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 whatever. I was one of those people, but I've turned a leaf, a new leaf. I've turned a leaf. That's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be as detailed as possible. Granted, this is not the end all be all video. There's so many other people that probably know a little bit more about me. I'm teaching you guys what I have done to be able to bench 292 and then hopefully 300 and 315 and then so on. Okay, I was stuck at 365 for a very long time, and granted, that is good. A good bench as someone that didn't know anything about bench. I've grown a lot and I've learned a lot. So I was itching just to bench 200. Now I'm repping 225. Every day I usually hit about 242. So I know a little some, and it's definitely helped a lot. So I'm gonna do my best to be detailed. A lot of it's gonna sound like a whole different language because you're like, that don't even make no sense. But I promise you, as I talk about it and I tell you how I'm feeling in the movement, instead of just be like, do this, 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 and this, you're gonna be like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna show you as I talk through it, and then hopefully like y'all can catch on to it, and then hopefully it starts clicking. Also too, this has taken me years. And by years, I mean like 2 years, but still years. It's taken me about 2 years to be able to get this technique down, and honestly, it's not even 100%. I still like try to tweak a little bit here and there to see what works best for me. So this is what my dad always said. When someone's trying to tell you something and teach you something, listen and be open-minded, especially if they are good at what they're trying to tell you. But take it as a grain of salt and pick things that you can take from it. If I'm telling you, oh, okay, I arch when I bench, and if you're like, oh, arching's for pussies or whatever the fuck, because everybody let it be like, arching's not a real bench. Okay, babe, Google it. It is, but okay. But if you're like, I don't want to arch, you can still take away the fact that I use leg drive. You can still take away the fact that I use my lats, that bench is a full body movement, that I engage my core, that I do all these different things. So if I say something, you're like, I don't agree with that, just take a few things that maybe you could be like, okay, this makes sense, I'm gonna try this. So let's get to it. I have a few set things that I like to do. I like to make sure my lower body is a little bit warmed up. I don't do as much as I do on lower body days, but just a little something, because I do use my legs and benching. I like to prime my chest and get my chest like warmed up. I'll explain also too how I do that with my warm-ups on bench. I do these, what are bandit pull-aparts, I guess you can say. I don't know like the technical terms for it. Maybe I'll do more research and then do like a strict, like these are the technical names and stuff like that, but just like bandit pull-aparts and stuff like that. I'm making sure that when I do it, I'm not just like, okay, we're just pulling you know, there's tension, so find a spot that has tension and stuff like that and restriction. So I usually go here, and the benching movement, I feel like I should take this off so you guys can see that. You see the new collection, baby. Yes, Code Crane and Tim, baby. But, so I act as if I'm benching. So when you're benching, you're engaging your lats. So instead of just pulling like this, which is fine too if you want to do that, you can feel your lats getting warmed up. Here is me like not ready to bench, engaging, squeezing my lats. So basically I do that, and then you won't just feel tension in your lats, you'll feel it lats, chest, shoulders, everything. You'll feel everything get super tight. So that's what I'm gonna do. I usually do like 15, 20 of them, maybe yap a little bit, do 5 more, so it's up to you guys. You can really take a band and get like decently warmed up. So I do this one as well. I kind of just like take it behind my back here, just get my chest warmed up. I don't know what they're called. Bandit push-throughs, I don't know. I do these a few times. The same movement as bench and stuff like that. I do also, I'm gonna call it around the world. I do these, get my shoulders warmed up, especially since I have had a lot of shoulder issues in the past. I also take the band, do this. Again, warming my shoulders up. Realistically speaking, I think if you get one band and you do all this, you'll be fine. Everything I'm going to be teaching you guys in this video is IPF approved. If you're not a powerlifter, that is A-okay. If you're just like, babes, I just want a big bench, I'm going to let you know I do use kilos. You can use pound plates, you can use kilos. I don't go down what you use. For everything I'm talking about today, literally just switch your mind. If you're kind of just like, okay, I don't compete in powerlifting, this stuff works for pound plates, kilos, powerlifting, not powerlifting, just average gym goer, professional, it doesn't matter. So everything I'm teaching you is for powerlifting, but that can be implicated over to just everyday gym goers. I use a illegal bar. An illegal bar is a stiff bar. A stiff bar is, they're like, what the fuck is that? It's basically like the stiffest bar you can get, so there's no bend to the bar. So basically, it's really hard to deadlift on it and to be strong on it and stuff like that. I don't even know how to explain it. It's a stiff bar. It's stiff as fuck. That's all I got to say.
That's what she said.
I'm using a compound. What is this called? Do know a little something about a little something. So compound rack. Oh, she's like, bitch, you don't even know what you're talking about. I'm using a compound rack. Okay, so basically these move and stuff like that. If you guys are in a commercial gym, you'll probably have like different racks and stuff like that. If you're able to adjust the rack, adjust it to something that works for you. You don't want it too high where you can't unrack it, but you don't want it too low where you can't like get under and get tight. So I'll kind of walk you through that. It's so complicated because it's just like, I want to break down every single little detail to lead you up to like a successful bench. So bear with me. But my rack height on this is 6. I used to be at like 8. Which is way too high. I was like, no, this one feels weird. But as I scoot down the bench and everything like that, engaging my lats and everything, I need to get super tight. So when I unrack it, because I do a lot of self unracks, when I unrack it, I don't lose that tightness. If it's too high up, I can't even get tight. So when I'm down here and the bars are a little closer to my chest, but not too close where I can't get under it, I am able to keep that tightness. So you'll see me kind of do that as I go through my movements. Right now, I'm gonna warm up with just the bar. Get it? Just the bar. It's all just the bar. But actually, literally the bar. I'm about to warm up with this. I usually do like 10 to 15, just kind of like get in there. And then I jump straight to a red. Know your jumps. And off rip, you're probably not gonna know your jumps. It took me a while to understand my jumps and stuff like that. In order to get a top set, you need to do the right warm-ups and right jumps. So I'm gonna just show you what I do. I can't sit here and give you your numbers to this video because everyone's strength is different, everyone's programming is different, but I'm gonna show you what I do and educate you on how I lift. And then if you're able to take something that I said into your programming, then do so. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So, as you see, I did not use leg drive. I do not use leg drive up until I hit 220. Okay, that is just a me thing. Some people use, like, people will set up perfectly for just the bar. I personally don't. I like to just really, like, prime my chest. Yeah, I'm still tight, I'm just not arching. So I don't start arching until I get to 220 as well. The difference that I did in this one, now that I've added weight, one, implicating a pause in the IPF and also in the USAPL. Pausing is everything. It's also an accessory that you can do to help your bench get stronger. Pausing is literally just pausing as soon as the bar and your chest make contact, pausing it. I like to pause for like 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000 up, but I do that to start teaching my body. I'm like, okay, we're working now, we're working. Get ready to pause and stuff like that, really engaging my chest. Repetition is key to this. So placing your feet the same place, taking the breath at the same time, placing your fingers the same way. I do not close grip, but not wide grip. So the rings on the bar here is where I put my pinkies right here. I put my pinkies here every single time. Consistency, repetition, everything is important. I set up the same way. I think the same thing. I put my pinkies the same way. I take the breath the same time. So when I unrack, I'll have to walk through it. So when I'm doing it, I'll walk you through it. When I unrack, I'm tight as fuck. Also, when you're using leg drive, you start using leg drive as soon as you unrack the bar. A lot of people make the mistake of dropping the weight onto themselves and then using leg drive. That is why your butt comes off of the bench. A lot of people, especially men, their butts come off the bench and they use their back and they use every single thing except their legs to bench. If you do it the right way, I promise, one, your bench will get stronger, your butt will stay on the bench, and it will be so much easier and it will fly. Once you learn how to just keep that tension on the ground to push, you're literally gonna be like, oh my gosh, Katie, thank you so much. This is not a secret, babe. This is just how you're supposed to bench correctly. Think of it as if you have a piece of gum on your foot and you're literally like trying to get it off, but you're pushing forward. So you wanna start pushing down the bench, not up. If you push up, your whole body's gonna go up with it. If you push back and slightly, the path of your bar is going slightly back and you're pushing back toward the bench and on top of your traps, naturally the bar is just going to go up. I know it sounds really confusing, but I can show you better than I can tell you. First one, I took the bar, I did about 15. Second one I took red, which is 155. I did 5. This one is like 200. I took it for 2. So when you're trying to get to a top set, doing so many reps and so many warm-ups to get to the top set is literally just gonna fatigue you. You have to learn your body and learn how many to take, when to take it, how much rest to take. Yeah, so I just know myself and this is what I've been doing for a while now, so you gotta learn that. That is important. When I don't put my shoes on because up until I hit 220, because that's when I start using leg drive. Find a shoe that is flat. You can get a powerlifting shoe. There's so many powerlifting shoes out there that you can invest in. Really not that expensive. I will say they have made a big difference for me and my technique. Honestly, you can use Vans if you want. Using shoes that have a thick sole, I wouldn't recommend, or like a running shoe, wouldn't recommend. Something flat. So this is where leg drive comes into place. Yeah, the gum foot, push down the bench. You will literally see it, how quick it moves. Like this is 220, it's going to move quicker than the other one because I'm putting my body into it. So basically, obviously I'm not gonna talk as I do this. What I'm gonna do, you're gonna see me set up. I'm gonna place my fingers, pinkies on the rings. Again, this is just how I do it. Set my pinkies on the rings. You're going to see a difference in how I set up this time because I'm actually starting to use leg drive. I actually start lower at the bench and I push my way down. I'm pushing down the bench. So this is my back. You want to get up on your traps in a comfortable way because you don't want to hurt yourself because it does make your back bend. You want to push down. I push down the bench. You see how I'm pushing and it's starting to stop? You push to a point where you stop and then you get on your traps, okay? Not too high, but high enough where you can be like, okay, you get super tight. As I'm pushing down, I'm getting super like tight as fuck. Tightness is key. I'm getting tight as fuck and I'm squeezing the bar and I'm engaging my lats like this. Push down the bench. I usually pace my feet. Again, I'm still learning. So I'm actually not even sure exactly where I like my feet to be. If you want a bigger arch, you can put your feet back here. Dude, again, this is IPF, USAPL. Do not put your feet on your tiptoes. I promise you, putting your feet on your tiptoes like this versus having them flat, try it. Literally, try it right now. Get on the bench, put your feet like this on their tiptoes and try to use your leg drive versus putting your feet flat and try to use leg drive to push down. I promise you, you're gonna be able to push a lot more if your feet are flat. A lot of people are like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I use my toes, babe. No, I don't recommend it, okay? So feet flat, engage your lats, get tight as fuck, okay? And then learn breaths, when to take, when to do blah, 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 whatever. So you're going to, before I unrack, I take a breath, I unrack, do not lose tightness. As you unrack, keep tightness. So that's a steady, safe, simple unrack. If you need someone to lift it for you, make sure you can find someone that is good and not just like, here you go, and dumps it on you. Get someone that can lift it, gently release. Gently release, okay, babes? So you're gonna go, you're gonna be here, you're staying tight. Take a big breath. Don't lose tightness. You know, like Dory, just keep swimming, just keep fucking pushing. You're going to be pushing that gum off of your feet, okay? Like this the entire time. Don't wait till the bar's on your chest to then use leg drive. Use leg drive the entire time. I promise you, game fucking changer, okay? So I'm gonna implicate that and I'm gonna show you. You can literally see my quads being engaged and when they start to relax. You can also see, I'm gonna do the first set the wrong way. I'm gonna do the second set the right way, okay? And you'll be able to see my body kind of change a little bit. This is the wrong way to use leg drive, okay? You see how much more controlled it is? Very demure. Very mindful, okay? Okay, now that I've given you everything I can think of at the moment, babe, we're gonna lock in for bench. This is 242, just the bar, okay? So, my back is a little sore from last week, so always listen to your body. Know when you're hurting and know when you're hurt, okay? That is key. Make sure you always take care of yourself first. Don't ego lift, not a thing. That is good for you. I've done it. Everyone's done it. So be mindful. And that's why correct technique and correct form is important because that keeps you safe. So I have a high of 264, which is 2 reps, or 275 today. Of course, knowing me, I will always take the high, but we're gonna see how things go. We're gonna see how I feel and how things are moving. I am in part of my program. I'm supposed to be feeling a little bit of fatigue, a little soreness. So we're gonna push to a limit, but also listen to our body. So enjoy the bench montage. Also too, everything I talked about, look for little key things in my body that you see me doing. Repetitiveness and consistency and leg drive and arch and everything. Like you can see me doing it. So try to just kind of like look and see where I placing my feet, placing my hands, where I'm at on my traps and all that stuff when I take my breath. But also to remember, I'm learning with you guys. So this is not 100% perfect tech and form. This is just what has gotten me from 165 bench to 292 bench. Okay, so I know a little something.
Hey, they act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit them with an update. Okay. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. They act like they ain't know. Hold up. Guess I gotta hit them with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit them with the one take. Act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit them with the update. Okay. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Yes, sir. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. Act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit him with the one take.
I'm fatigued from Saturday. I did 242 for what, 4? 2 sets of 4 or something like that. So I'm fatigued. I wanted 10, but we took 231 for 8. Last one was really hard. I'm gonna decide if I wanna do the last 2 super light or do it at all. Maybe just like flat instead of like arching and pushing super heavy. On days like this where it doesn't move as well as I wanted to, you have to always remember fatigue is very much a thing. Fatigue can be your worst enemy or your best friend. And by saying that, I mean your best friend, because it allows you to, it tells you like, oh your body's tired, like we're tired, we need a minute, we need a break, we need a deload. And that helps you not hurt yourself and also listen to your body. That may be why a lot of y'all are hitting plateaus, is because you're not listening to your body. You're just pushing. You need the deload to give your body rest and recovery and stuff like that. So right now we're working up on the block. So I'm not mad about it, but it would have been nice to get 10, but it was okay. On the last one, my foot slipped or whatever. So we'll see how these next 2 go if I do them. And then yeah, I'll take it.
All up in a nigga DMs for the feature. I know they ain't talking about free. Shorty, no lie, no leap. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. You don't hop in this Jeep. What you gonna sow, you gonna reap. Bet I'm gonna kill what I eat by the end of this beat. Put a little honey in my tea. Put a little pep in your step. I bet on my soul we feast. Bet you don't go, I bet you don't know these freaks. Got it hitting that note on key. Put it on baby, on mammy, on God, on me. Fuck nigga, you not no G. I be in the spot low key. I been at the crib, probably wonder how I got your key. They act like they ain't know it. Guess I gotta hit 'em with an update.